You don't want to be at the Roach Motel, but yeah, cheap is good. Cheap and clean and safe. Hey, it's me, the N to the J to the B. I'm getting my face together. Been a minute since it's been together. I'm putting on some benzoyl peroxide right now. Just acne treatment. Benzoyl peroxide can help prevent acne. If you're somebody who's acne prone, put that on when you don't have a breakout. If you do have a breakout, salicylic acid, put it right on the spot. I also like hydrocolloid, what do you call those little things? The little round, the patches, which are the same as like cutting up a hydrocolloid bandage or whatever. It's just, you know, already in a little bite-sized piece. Don't bite it. And you just put that right over a zit if the zit is already popped. I know. That ain't what I'm here to talk about. I'm waiting on my friend to call me. A friend of mine was like, hey, I want to talk to you. Can I call you? I'll be in my car in an hour. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes now. And then after I talk to him, I will be going next door to check on the woman next door. I just met her. Oh, I guess it's been a week ago now. Yeah, a week ago. And she brought me the key so I could get into this house. And she rang the doorbell. I was actually sitting at this, that was the day I was sitting at the counter and I was working feverishly on a website, and then next thing I know, the doorbell was ringing and I was waking up and I hadn't even realized I was asleep. I opened the door. Very, very, very petite woman. Like I feel like a giant standing next to her. She might weigh, like if you hosed her down, she might weigh 80 pounds maybe. She lost her husband a couple months ago, and they've been together forever, like since grade school. And yeah, he passed away. And yeah, I just met her a week ago, but she seems like a really sweet lady, and you know, she's lonely, understandably, grieving and lonely. So I don't want to pester her. y'all know how I am. And I told her that, and she's like, oh no, come over anytime. And so I'm gonna go and just, you know, just see how she's doing. And I decided to get my face together and do that. Oh, I didn't show you what else I used. I used Garnier Express. I think it's in Spanish. Yeah, it's vitamin C. It's vitamin C. It's a high concentration of vitamin C, and I use it to help with my dark circles. Does it work? I don't know. They're still there. I don't think they're going anywhere, but maybe they're better than they would be if I weren't using that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I also get dark here, all around like this. Gets dark. So a little extra vitamin C. And I already put this on. This is hyaluronic acid. Now, it's not the kind of acid that burns. This is actually something that's naturally occurring in our bodies. And when applied topically, it's supposed, y'all know I ain't no scientist, nothing like that. I ain't no chemist, but I do see a difference. It attracts water, moisture from the air. But then you have to I put a moisturizer over it, and this is generic CeraVe. You know, if you ever use CeraVe or CeraVe, CeraVe.
And CeraVe AM contains SPF.
SPF makes me itch. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me itch. Do not put moisturizer here. My chin, my nose, my like right between my eyes, because when I do, I break out. So I only put acne treatments there. And for a long time, I had to take medication to keep my skin clear, because I would just like break out. Like, I just one of those people, you know. I don't know. Some people just get acne. And so I was on doxycycline for probably a decade. And lately, I don't need it. I will break out if if I do something, you know, if I do something I know I'm not supposed to. Like I don't sleep in makeup. I think I did take a nap in makeup sometime in the last month. I don't remember. Yeah, but then I ended up with a zit. You know, like I have to treat my skin with kid gloves. And so I have a routine. I also use African black soap to wash my face. I guess if you have really dry skin, I see how it could be irritating or it could be drying, and you never take the bar. If you've ever seen African black soap, hold on, let me go get mine. Of course, you know I walked around for 5 minutes trying to find it, right? I've already started packing because I won't be in this location much longer. Girl, we're moving again. Well, I can't even say moving because I don't live here, you know, but we on the move again. That's probably a better way to put it. But this is what my African black soap looks like. It looks gross. So whenever I, it looks disgusting, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If you see those bars of soap that are like completely black on Amazon or other stores or whatever, that's not the real stuff. The real stuff looks like this, and when you wet it, the least little bit, it absorbs water, so you don't want to leave it sitting in water because it will disintegrate on you in a matter of minutes, really. Oh wait, yeah, I want to show you the label too. This is the one that I buy. I buy it from Amazon. I'll do my best to remember to link to it in the description. But this is the one. I've been using this for years. It's a reliable source, and I got a bunch of it, and it lasts a while as long as you don't leave it sitting in water. But when you add water to it, and this is what I do. It's like a loaf. Look at me. I'm supposed to be putting on makeup. How did nobody know I had ADHD until 2021? How'd that happen? How did that happen? Oh, stop. Please stop. Dismiss. I don't want to let it get dark. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to let it get too late before I go and visit the lady next door. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm trying to wait for my friend to call, but if I don't hear from him by the time I get my face done, I had to talk to him later. Okay, so here's the other bar, and this is what I do. Like, I've already sliced that. You can't do this with your hand, but like I take a knife when I get the loaf and I slice, and then that way I just put this in my soap dish. Yeah. You want to make sure you have a soap dish that's raised, so this is not sitting in water, because I'm telling you, you'll go back in there and you'll be like, what is all this brown juice that I got in this soap dish? So this is, yeah, take that amount. It'll last a while, and I use it at least twice a day. It's also good it's just good for cleaning in general. It's clarifying is probably the best way to put it. So I use it on my face. I've used it on my body, like to bathe. If I have stuff on my hands that won't come off, like oily, grease, or in my hair, I will use it because it will take all that stuff off. If you've been wondering about African black soap, that's what it should look like. All right. I don't know what that other stuff is. I don't know what they've done to it. While I've been here, I've been downsizing further because I am not, capital N, capital O, capital T, taking the 2 heavy suitcases back again. I thought it was gonna kill me the first time. I ain't gonna give it a second chance. I've been looking at, all right, what the suitcases are all over there. Like, what do I really need with me right now? And I'll tell you why I'm sniffing this in a minute. And I gotta find an orange or red concealer, correcting concealer, because I had one from LA Girl, LA Colors. I had one, but it makes my eyes itch, so I finally just threw it away because I used to use it, but my eyes would itch, and then I finally made the connection. Oh wait, this is making my eyes itch. And and I stopped using it, and then I found it again. I was like, oh, why'd I stop using this? And I started using it again, and my eyes were itching again. So I had 2 of them. I threw one of them away. I don't know, maybe I threw the other one away before. I don't even know right now. Like, there are things that I look for, and I don't know. I don't know about that. I am sniffing things. I'll tell you now, because I know this is weirdo behavior. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm sniffing things because things that were in my condo in Mexico for a long period of time, like all that stuff had to be re-washed, everything that was salvageable. But because it's such a humid climate, I ended up having to throw a bunch of stuff away just because I'm like, I will never get this clean. I won't, there's no way for me to get this smell out. Or some things actually molded or mildewed. Things that I really liked. Like I bought this, yeah, it smells fine. So I'm sniffing everything like a friggin' basset hound. I had bought this cool cap when I went to Korea with my dad in 2019. And I really, like, I liked it, you know, and it was a memory, and that thing had mold or mildew, whichever, I don't know the difference, but it was not salvageable. I had to throw it away. So there are a few things like that. A shirt that one of my subscribers, a friend of mine, hi Tammy, if you're watching, hi. It was a shirt that I would wear on travel days sometimes. She sent me this really cute t-shirt, mildew beyond, like, just spots, black spots. Some of my clothes had white spots, some of them had black spots. I don't know what the difference is. We got the mildew and mold experts here. Y'all please tell me. But that's what it was. And I didn't know stuff could get like that, because the last time I left Playa, I was gone for 3 weeks. In the summer, I left Playa and I was gone for 3 weeks, and I came back and I'm like, okay, there's dead bug carcasses on the floor, but other than that, it's not too bad in here. But this time, and I thought summer would be worse because it's hotter and more humid, but I have since learned that rainy season is worse because it's just wet. Everything's just wet. So you walk in and the smell of mold or mildew just punch you in the face. When I was moving things out, I actually had started wheezing and had to take a weekend to just stay in the house and get myself together. And I had to let my friend Navdeep know, I promise you I'm not contagious, because she was like, we had dinner plans. Wait, what do we have? Dinner plans? We had some kind of plans. Oh no, we were gonna go to the spa. And she was like, we are not going to the spa with you sounding like that. And I'm like, why are you embarrassed? I promise I am not contagious. I just have asthma, you know, and when things move into my chest, that's what it sounds like. You know, it's a heck of a time getting it out. Anybody here got asthma too? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you like getting into something that you're allergic to, a perfume or whatever, and it gets into your chest, you know, you're barking like a dog and you sound terrible, but you don't necessarily feel bad. So that was the situation. It was like, you know, it's all right, like right here. I'm trying to keep it from moving further down. It sounds worse than it feels. I feel fine. I just sound terrible. And asthma is not contagious. Yeah, mold and mildew will do a number on you. All right, what color lippy am I putting on? You think I'm really going somewhere? This is to let you know I don't be outside, because I'm getting all cute to go see this, go visit this. Well, you know what? She deserves to have a nice face looking back at her. And not for me to be all dry and whatnot. So, I think I gotta get rid of this. I don't want to. It doesn't smell like mold or mildew. It's just been around a while, and I'm trying to hold on to it. I'm also gonna go on social media And I'm going to message Tyra Banks herself. Yes, that Tyra Banks. Because I was on The Apprentice, like, I don't know how many seasons Arnold Schwarzenegger hosted, but he was the host of the season that I was on. And I was a model for her cosmetics. You know how they have these team challenges, and I went home with a whole set of things, and I really liked her products. And this lipstick, like, I love this lipstick, but it smells off. I'm not gonna use this. It's just it's old, I don't know. But all the rest of the old makeup I threw away. The powders smelled worse than anything. If that tells you something, like, I know makeup companies have to put preservatives in their products so you don't end up with problems. So when you see these startup companies that are like, we don't have any preservatives. Okay, yeah, I might want to put some some grapeseed oil or something in that, so to inhibit mold and mildew. But the powders that I had, all of them smelled questionable. Every last one of them. I threw them away. I'm trying to see if I want to make sure that's true. No, I have 3 eyeshadows left, but I threw away a bunch of stuff. You know what makeup did really well? Stila. Yeah, Stila. I barely threw away any of this. My NYX makeup, so I don't know. Maybe that's some indication of the level of preservatives that they have in the products. But I don't know. I can't say I ain't eating it. I guess, you know, lipstick. We do eat our lipstick all the time. I'm running my mouth. My face gonna be undone. You know what? I'm gonna check on my friend because I know what's gonna happen. As soon as I get to that lady's house, my phone gonna ring. But I can talk to him tomorrow too. You know, I've been listening today to some music. I woke up and I heard this song in my head. Do you know Ty Tribbett's song, I Want It All Back? I want it all back. Everything that you took from me, I want it. That's how it goes. If you have never heard it, it's a vibe for real. And I just woke up with that, like, playing in my head. I say woke up. I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. I guess I slept too much the other day. I don't know. So I played it. And I played it like 3 or 4 times today in a row. Just, you know, it's like everything that you took from me, I want it all back. It's him and his choir. What's the choir's name? God's Anointed, I think. Basically telling the devil, I want all my stuff back. Everything you took, you know. You thought you won. You thought you had me on the ropes. You hit me hard. I almost fell down. But guess what? I'm still standing and I want it all back. And I was like, you know what? Like, I feel like listening to this today. And I felt it. Like, I felt it in my spirit. Now, I don't know. The stuff that is going on in my life recently. Is it the devil? I don't know. I think sometimes, we give the devil too much credit, to be quite honest. You know, oh, the devil did such. Okay. You know, no, sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes it's the consequences of your bad choices. Sometimes it's a lesson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the devil did it or not. I do know the devil is an opportunist, you know, and sometimes we can get into a rut of thinking, oh, things don't work for me, you know, things don't work out, things are terrible, blah, 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 blah. Honey, let me tell you, like I told a friend last week, my name means victory. Nicole, it means victory, and I expect to win, always. Always. I do. That sounds crazy. I expect to win. I also have to look at what winning looks like for me. Like, I have to define it for myself. I think we all do. Success in any form. Winning is a type of success, right? We have to define what that means for us. Does it mean you're better than somebody else? Is that your, you know, you know, I won, you lost, I'm number 1, you number 2, you number 3. Like, is that what winning looks like to you? For a lot of athletes, that's what it is. Even acting, for a lot of actors and actresses, that's what it is. It's like, hey, okay, you know, like, okay, I'm better than you are, or what. I learned early on that I could not operate that way because I didn't like who I was when I was like, you know, side-eyeing people. Okay, well, no, she know the casting director. She gonna get this job. She gonna, you know, like if I'm looking at you, I'm not focused on me and what I'm supposed to be doing. So how am I gonna be the best me I can be when I'm over here, you know, like just all up in your all up in your business? So I stopped doing that. I just look at what does winning look like to me today, because it changes. I got a gift certificate for Sephora, and I cannot wait to order my new eyeliner because I'm using these little stubs, these little stubby pencils. No, I like my real stuff. I like Urban Decay, Perversion. You know, all their makeup has these crazy names. But yeah, it sounds weird to tell somebody, you know, I love Pervert. It's terrible. It's called Perversion though, and it's the blackest black that they make. Yeah, I gotta focus on me and what winning looks like for me. You gotta focus on you and look at what winning looks like for you at every step of at every step of the way, because it changes over time, you know? Some things that you may have seen as winning at one particular time, just something ain't right. It's not winning now. It may not even be important to you now. So, yeah, it's really important to just evaluate your life. Get still, get quiet. If you don't like being still and don't like being quiet, why? Why? You don't like being alone with yourself and your thoughts. Why is that? Keep asking yourself, why? Why? It's not all just personality. Sometimes I wonder what personality is. There's so many things that get mixed up, and you know, that's just my personality. It's a combination of, yeah, the wiring that you came here with, but you know, that's nature. Then there's nurture. Things that you learn to be afraid of, things that other people told you to be afraid of, things that other people told you that you should believe, you know, because this is the truth about this, and then they don't really know. They just have their own experiences. We come here with a certain wiring, but we're also products of our experiences. And I talked about a shift in perspective yesterday. Like I talked specifically pertaining to beauty. It's like, okay, well, you know, I thought I was unattractive back then, or I thought I was really fat back then, or whatever it is. But now I look at that same picture and I'm like, I was beautiful. What you talking about? What do you mean fat? Fat where? Like, or I was fat, but I look good. Your perspective can make a hell out of heaven and heaven out of hell, to be quite honest. That's why you see people that are like going through, you know, they're going through, and they're realistic about it. We know I don't do fake happy. I can't stand it. You know, fake, what do you call it? Toxic positivity. Oh, everything's wonderful. Ma'am, your house burning down behind you. Like everything is not wonderful. It's going to be all right, but you can acknowledge it's not all right today. But some people, they'll be like, yeah, you know, like, today's a good day. Like I got stage 4 cancer, you know, but I'm on a medication. It's better than the one before, and so I'm good. I'm good. And they're acknowledging, they live in the real world, you know. They're not like, okay, what color is the sky in your world? Because I don't see none of this you're talking about. They're living in the real world. They're talking about things that are actually going on, but not wallowing. When I meet people like that, I take note. I remind myself to keep my attitude adjusted. Sometimes I got to go away and adjust it, because I mean, stuff happens. We're not going to be happy all the time. And I ain't all the time. But when I get still, stillness is paramount for me. Solitude, stillness, being in this place has given me that in a way that I had hoped to get by moving to my condo in Playa. Like, I'd hoped. I tried to make it work, but now we got some problems. So that's weighing on me. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, and I'm all right. I'm healthy. I'm more happy than I'm unhappy. I'm still a little stressed. I am, but it's gonna be all right. And whatever you going through, I'm here to tell you, look, you ain't the only one. Everybody's issues are unique to them, and it feels very personal when you're going through them. You know, it's like, how is not personal? This me, you know, this is I'm the one going through it. It is. Everybody's situation is personal to them, but I am just here to tell you that you are not alone in whatever you're going through. And if you feel alone, all you gotta do, really, like if you don't have people who are in your life that you can reach out to or you feel comfortable talking to, or people who are supportive, we got the internet now. We have the internet, and it's an awesome resource because I have a number of real offline friends that I met on the internet. Like, and I wasn't looking to meet friends on the internet. It was just like, you know, okay, I've been chatting with you online for years, you know, and you live right across town. Like, you know, a bunch of us would meet up, or like my friend who I guess is not going to call me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he was just in my DMs. Not in that way. Not in that way. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But we're good friends, okay? Yeah. So reach out. Okay? All right. I will see you again soon. Well, I'm going to see you again tomorrow, because tomorrow is Vlogmas Day 20. 20. Oh my goodness. Christmas is coming soon, ain't it? All right. See you later. Bye. See, y'all about to let me go out this door, and I ain't even finished my makeup. See how y'all do me. See how y'all do me? I got on concealer, eyeliner, and lipstick. Where is, let's see, did I throw away my Fenty? I think I kept it. I don't think it smelled peculiar. But I also have this liquid. Let me see. Fenty's just quicker. I might have thrown it away. Snooze that for 5 more minutes. Oh, did I throw away my, I guess I threw it in the trash. Anything that smelled funny went in the garbage, except those 2 that I just showed you. One I need to replace, and the other one, I'm gonna ask Tyra if she'll send me another one, because I don't think she still has her makeup line. I gotta look though. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess Fenty bit the dust. All right, let me put a little bit of this Tarte Amazonian clay on myself. Tarte did well too. Tarte and Stila, but Stila did the best. And some Benefit things. MAC did okay too, but I'm telling you what, NYX, I don't know, that stuff was sitting around, and I had some CoverGirl. As soon as I took the lid off, I was like, oh, what is, had to throw it away. How you have flesh-eating bacteria on your face. I saw something online, and it touched me, and I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna put it right here in this video. Hello. Ah, I got it. Okay, I was like, I don't remember throwing it away. Nope, smells fine. It touched me, so I'm gonna put it, I want you all to see it.
Say if a juice sat on the shelf for a very long time, eventually all of the stuff just dropped to the bottom. What do you do when you first pick the juice up?
Gotta shake it.
So sometimes your life, it gets settled. And all of the good parts of you just drop to the bottom. And God to shake it up. Like, You follow what I'm saying? God, like, oh, you getting too comfortable. You're like, oh, shit.
Won't he do it?
You know what I mean? And that's the funny part, because everybody want to say, won't he do it when it's time to get a blessing?
Right.
But they don't want to say, won't he do it when it's time to get a lesson?
Facts.
And actually, God is the author of both of them, the blessings and the lessons. So the things that you have to go through, you don't get to choose what he send you through to become who he needs you to be. And it's like, you ain't always going to like it, but you can't say you're a person of God in any capacity if when it does not go in your way, you somehow find yourself straying away from God. When in reality, he shake your life up so you can draw closer to him because he want to show your faith. Faith is not shown when you have everything. It's shown when you have nothing. And I feel like people don't understand that. They think that like, oh, faith is, all right, things is going good, and I just feel like it's going to keep happening that way. No, faith is, I can't even see where my next money coming from. There, I live my whole life based off faith.
Take your time.
Like, you follow what I'm saying? Like, woo.
Take your time.
I live my whole life based off faith. So with that being the case, y'all just got to understand, man, sometimes God is going to send you through seasons to make you who he needs you to be for whatever mission he got for you. And until you accept that process, you'll always have regrets.
You all know I love quotes, right? Again, because they remind me that somebody has been where I am and felt what I'm feeling and lived to tell about it. It's them giving me advice or encouragement, inspiration. You know, you're going to be all right because look, this is what happened. So I've been getting inspired lately. And I needed it because I'm like, you know, I'm starting over. I'm starting over. So one thing, I remember seeing a card. I may have talked to you about this. Did I talk to you about this already? I saw a card in Iowa City in a store. It was like a gift shop. And they sold all these cool cards and journals and stuff. And I saw this card that said, "Barns burnt down, now I can see the moon." And that just always stuck with me. It's like, okay, yeah, this bad thing may have happened, but here's the silver lining. I can see the moon now. And what a beautiful moon it is. It's a shift in perspective. That's all it is. So I'm working on my mindset in a number of different ways. Not so that I can not deal in reality, but so that I can shift my perspective. I had a conversation with a friend. I got some awesome, awesome people in my life who I love to engage in deep conversation. They're deep thinkers, and I mean they can turn up at the party too, but like we can have some real conversations. And one of the conversations was about being fearless. Fear is one of my topics not because I'm fearless. Well, let me tell you how it happened. She said she was feared. Oh, okay. 5 more minutes. I keep snoozing this. All right. She said that she was fearless, and she said that she saw me as fearless too. And I said, I don't think so. I got fears. I got quite a few, but I just calculate the risk. Okay, I'm scared to do this thing, but I really want to do it. How bad you want to do it? Bad enough like that if you break your arm doing it, that's extreme. I generally don't do things that I think are going to cause me to injure myself. But okay, if you do this, if you quit this job, which I have done many times, you quit this job and you can't find another one right away, because the rule was always, I don't know if it still is, the rule used to always be you don't quit a job till you get another one lined up. And sometimes I had to go. I was like, y'all toxic, y'all stressing me out. I got a headache every day dealing with y'all. I'ma quit. And my skill set was such that I knew I could walk into another job and I'd be fine. Except for when 9/11 happened. That was an issue. Calculate the risk. And all right, what's the worst case scenario? All right, that's the worst case scenario. If that happens, will I be okay? All right. When I left corporate America to be all in on my acting career, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. I expect to win. Why not? I think God has given me what he's given me because he wants me to use it. You know, like I ain't done with this conversation. This is my friend calling. What it do? It do like this.
Let's continue this conversation on the next video.